So they're being called in at the gallop, and they're off for the Neptune Investment Management Novices Hurdle over 2 miles and 5 furlongs, and it is Cole Harden towards the outside of Creepy. It will lead them over the first flight of hurdles. The leader, Cole Harden, jumped away to the left over that first flight, with 12 Roses settled towards the rear of the field, and so too is Midnight Thunder. Just after the first flight of hurdles, Knockhouse was just pushed away from that flight, but now he's picked up the bit as they go towards flight number 2. Faugheen at the moment racing in around about 4th position. Cole Harden tucked them over the second flight and jumped it well. In second place, Creepy towards the outside. Then Shanahan's Turn with the red cap, the pale pink colours then of Faugheen, the favourite, racing in a close 4th. Towards the inside, Fennel Bay is in 5th position, and around the outside, Lieutenant Colonel. Next in the field is Cocktails at Dawn, now ridden by Barry Geraghty, with round the outside Rathvinden as they begin the downhill sweep. The golden green hoops on the inside of Cup Final and AP McCoy, followed by Red Sherlock, and then the vivid green of Ballyalton, who's also in the ruck. Then towards the outside is Kalala Key, who's been followed by Knockhouse as they make the turn into the home straight, and quickly on now towards flight number 3. At the moment, Midnight Thunder is still towards the rear of the field, and 12 Roses is just about last of the 15. Cole Harden to the inside, took that one with a lead of around about a length and a half, with Creepy towards the outside in second, and once again Knockhouse has come off the bit. He's running on and off the bit throughout here, and once again he's just nudged away from that flight of hurdles by rider Dominic Ellsworth. So a very long run now before they cross over flight number 4 in the Neptune Investment Management Novices Hurdle, and it is Cole Harden who leads the way. Creepy out wide, racing in second. Shanahan's Turn taking a keen hold in third. Then the white blaze of Faugheen, the pale pink and Ruby Walsh towards the outside. Fennel Bay towards the inside. Red Sherlock is making 1 or 2 places early, followed next by Cocktails at Dawn. Cup Final on the inside, the maroon of Lieutenant Colonel out wide as they cross over the 4th flight, the last in a circuit's time. And over that flight of hurdles, Cole Harden jumped that one big and bold, a new back marker. It is now Midnight Thunder at the back of the field, and again Knockhouse has come off the bit. A circuit to go, and Cole Harden leads the parade to Creepy in second, and Shanahan's Turn is racing in third. Faugheen is in 4th, and Red Sherlock in 5th, and Fennel Bay is in 6th. Cocktails at Dawn is in 7th. Towards the outside, Lieutenant Colonel is in 8th. Cup Final is in 9th. Ballyalton is in 10th. And then towards the outside, racers Rathvinden as they make the run slightly downhill. 12 Roses tries to make ground to the inside of the yellow of Kalala Key. Midnight Thunder and Knockhouse still at the rear of the field. They go through halfway in the Neptune, and it is still Cole Harden who's got the lead here by 3 parts of a length to Creepy, who paddled his way through that flight out very wide in second position. Then towards the inside, Shanahan's Turn still inclined to slightly over race. Faugheen is on his outside, he's racing in 4th. Red Sherlock stalking that leading quartet in 5th. Out wide then Lieutenant Colonel, followed by Cocktails at Dawn, then Ballyalton, who's getting a little closer, and then on the inside Fennel Bay, who may have just lost a couple of places as they go over the next, and Cole Harden again jumped that one really well. Cup Final is now nudged away from that flight by AP McCoy and has lost ground, and dropping right out the back of the field now is Midnight Thunder. On they go, taking a slight dog leg turn which will take them towards the flight at the top of the hill, and the 4th from home in the Neptune, and it's still Cole Harden who has got the lead. Now Faugheen has taken second place but made a slight mistake. Red Sherlock to the outside was over in 3rd. Ballyalton is getting closer towards the inside. Racers Shanahan's Turn as they reach the top of the hill. Lieutenant Colonel is racing in 6th position. Kalala Key has now taken 7th. Around the outside, Rathvinden, the dark blue and white colours, is getting closer, followed by Fennel Bay as they make the run down the hill. 12 Roses in the turquoise colours is another one who is now beginning to make ground as they run now down towards the 3rd from home. It's Cole Harden who still has the lead, but the looming presence of Ruby Walsh and Faugheen now make their presence felt on the outside, but Faugheen blundered at the 3rd from home. Now Red Sherlock begins to deliver his challenge. Ballyalton has travelled well into the race for Will Kennedy. Towards the inside, Kalala Key between horses, Shanahan's Turn, and out wide is Lieutenant Colonel as they take the 2nd from home. It will be Faugheen and Red Sherlock. These two now locking horns as they swing the final turn. A quarter of a mile to go in the Neptune, and it is Faugheen who has got the lead. Red Sherlock is driven. Ballyalton on the outside, Lieutenant Colonel, followed by Rathvinden, who tries to barge his way through, racing down towards the final flight, and it is Faugheen who has gone clear. Ruby Walsh and Faugheen at the last, away and clear. Ballyalton into the inside, Rathvinden, followed by Kalala Key, and 12 Roses, but powering up the Cheltenham Hill. It is Faugheen for Willie Mullins and for Ruby Walsh. Faugheen wins the Neptune. for second and Rathindon in third. Kilalaki was in fourth, and in fifth came 12 Roses.
First, number 6, Faugheen. Second, number 1. Third, number 12, and the fourth placed horse, number 8. The full result to our first race of the day, the Neptune Investment Management Novices Hurdle Race. First, number 6, Faugheen.